Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back to where you were 5 years on the East Coast, and it was time to go home, because the Nokota is now available in GTA Online, and it is based upon the Rustler from GTA San Andreas. Obviously, you got all your fancy new engine upgrades and all that stuff within GTA Online that you can apply to it, and the price of it is only $2.6 million for the buy it now price. And if you've done some of the Smugglers Run hangar missions, then you will have a discount and will get this for only $2 million. Now, what do you get for this price? You get a pretty standard plane with machine guns and also homing rockets, and also a fancy looking tank thing under your wings as well. I don't know if you can actually land on water with it. When I tried it out, it just sunk in one go. So I don't know what the purpose of these things is. The Sea Breeze is able to land on water, and I failed to point it out last week, so I do apologize for that again. However, with this one, it doesn't really seem to land on water, so it might either be me. If it is, then please let me know in the comment section down below. When it comes to bombs, it doesn't seem to have that either. So yeah, that's pretty much your plane for this week. It's just a nice looking plane. I think it's one of the nicest looking plane in the game, to be honest, especially because it's based on the Rustler, which is one of my favorite planes within GTA San Andreas. Whenever I was, in that strip down there with Mike Torino and his bullshit, I always picked it up and, gave it a little bit of a spin. And also, of course, that one certain mission, which I'm sure a lot of people are not really a fan of, but good times, good memories indeed. Now, alongside of that new vehicle is also a brand new adversary mode called Dogfight. Now, normally, I would have some gameplay of it, but as soon as I came home and I wanted to record it, GTA Online was down. And yeah, I can't really give an opinion about something that I haven't played, but as far as I've heard from my Discord, with that I mean Bunny, she basically told me that it's essentially overtime shootout, but then with planes. So what you're doing is you're doing 1v1 dogfights, and the rest of your teammates is gonna have to wait until you score a point or not. It sounds like an interesting concept, but then again, I'm kinda like, why didn't it just simply do a 1v1 adversary mode? Instead of having to let other people, wait for you to have their turn. But yeah, moving on to discounts, something that I can actually talk about because I can actually have to play that. There's 25% off the following things: executive office renovations, executive garage renovations, executive custom auto shop renovations, body armor, ammo, the Picasso Torero, the June VHF, which is the weaponized vehicle, liveries for all vehicles, bulletproof tires, and vehicle armor for both land and air vehicles. And also, if you want to look extra cool, you can get 25% off all the Smugglers Run tattoos as well. Not a lot of super interesting things this week for discounts. If you happen to need extra armor on your new Nokota plane, I guess it's gonna save you a few bucks. As far as vehicles go, I can really recommend anything. There's two things, so there's not really worth the money. I guess the Torero is not really that competitive. So yeah, moving on, I guess. The premium race for this week is Vinewood Downhill, which is locked to bikes, and the time trial is Great Ocean Highway. As always, time trial, easy 50k, especially with all the vehicles out these days. Oh yeah, and one last thing before I go. I kind of want to point out the fact that this event week is going to end on the 13th, which is next Monday. Which means that on the 14th, when LA Noire comes out, there's going to be a new one, which is going to be really interesting, because that really doesn't really make much sense to me, because, well, there's sort of kind of a new game coming out, but it's Rockstar, they just do what they want, I guess. They got to keep the ball rolling for GTA Online. But anyway, apart from all that, thank you all so very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.